Hello everyone, welcome to the Ozark Outpost. This is Global War 85, Operation Warthog, NATO 13.2. Okay, here we are. City damage can't be repaired, so there's nothing to repair. So here we go with tech. Let's try it that way. Tech. Advanced SLBM, 2 dice on SDI, and then Top Gun. Yes for Top Gun, no for everything else. So Top Gun to stage 2. Okay, there's no global operations, there's no nuclear release, no military aid. So that's going to take us to purchase. Here we are. Da-da-da-da. There we go, try it like that. Okay, they are going to spend 12 on, let me refresh my memory here. They are going to spend 12 on 2 MBTs and 2 field artillery for Marmara. That's that one. Then they're going to spend 2 on a pair of MBTs. And then another 5. So here's 8 on 2 MBTs, and then 5 on an attack chopper for Romania. Then we're going to do 10 on 2 next-gen MBTs for Hungary. 10 on 2 more next-gen MBTs for West Poland. And I think that's it. Oh, no, that ain't it. Then 20 on 2 MBTs for Akershus and 2 fighters for Nordland. And then 6 on an ASF for the supercarrier that is currently in the Danish Straits. That's the end of purchase. Combat movement. Yeah, there's going to be a bit. Okay. The, well, for combat movement purposes, the fleet here in M7 minus the supercarrier attacks into M10 against the Soviet Black Sea Fleet. So there's going to be a cruiser. This guy's going to go 1, 2 to join them. It's going to be a cruiser, 3 destroyers, 2 frigates. From the carrier, there will be a fighter that has naval combat since they've completed PGMs, and an attack bomber, all hitting M10. Also, these 2 fighters from Marmara, since they have naval combat, are also going in to join the attack. So that's going to be 2, 5, 6, 8. That's going to be 10 attackers against 5 defenders, one of which is the battle cruiser that already has 1 damage on it. So there's a 2-to-1 advantage there. Okay, so that's that fight. Then up north here, we got the Soviet Baltic fleet sitting here in A12. That is a cruiser, a destroyer, a frigate, and 2 diesel boats. So, the NATO fleet here, minus the supercarrier, boom, into A12. These submarines go in there with them since well, that's a good question. Who did that SOSUS zone in A12 belong to? Did that belong to Warsaw Pact? Because the Soviets also border A12. Well, I guess if we're going to do it by I guess we would do it by alliance, since there are 2 alliance members bordering the C zone. And in order to negate this C zone, NATO would have to occupy all of the enemy land zones bordering it. So yeah, I guess we're going to go ahead and say that SOSUS is still operational under Soviet control. So the subs are going in anyway. And then these guys from A10, 1, 2. So there's 2 more frigates and 2 more destroyers going in here to join this attack. So it's going to be a total of a cruiser, 4 destroyers, 4 frigates, 2 ASW choppers from the carrier are going to get in there to be able to attack the 2 Soviet diesel boats. And that'll be that there. The carrier, for now, is remaining behind in A11. Okay, so that's that attack. Then we're going to have an unopposed attack by the forces in Western Poland into Eastern Poland. An unopposed attack by a light infantry from Hungary into East Czechoslovakia. So those are 2 walk-ins, no battle stars earned. So let me go ahead and go get the roundels to put on there. There we are. That will be NATO +2 on the IPP chart. Okay, then the forces in Romania are attacking Western Ukraine. Now you can't see it here. It's very, very hard for me to see. But from here over, Western Ukraine has a mountain border. So the guys from Romania are not affected by the mountain border. They barely miss it going roundel to roundel. The guys from Hungary are going to have a mountain border penalty on the first round. So they're all coming in here. As I said, they will be penalized on the first round. There's no terrain here, so these 2 MBTs from Bulgaria will come up to join the attack. The attack bomber from Bulgaria, 2 fighters, 2 A-10s, 2 fighters, and 4 attack bombers from East Germany, 1, 2, 3, to get into the attack. So they're coming over here to join in. Then from Marmara, there's an advanced ASF that will go 1, 2, 3 to get into the attack. And then on the Marmara card, there are 3 more A10s that will fly 3 up here to join the attack. And I think that's it. And the Soviets are going to scramble 2 fighters from eastern Ukraine into there for defense. And that's that. Yeah, that's that. Okay, so the first thing we'll do like that. Let's see, we got to go up to from 70 to 72 for income for NATO. All right, now we're going to do, I got to move these 3 A10s over here so I don't forget about that. Okay, so the first thing we'll do is the Navy battle in the Black Sea. So I'll move all that over. Okay, here we go. Everybody's all laid out there. And here we are. We've got 2 frigates, 2 frigates, 3 destroyers, and a cruiser. One hit by the cruiser, and that was it. Got to be kidding me. That's pathetic. All right, then 3 fighters and an attack bomber. Nothing. Good God. Throw those dice away. That's awful. Okay, 2 frigates in yellow, 2 destroyers in blue, battle cruiser in green. Oh, would you look at that? There's 3 hits in defense. Okay, so the Soviets are going to take the 1 hit on a frigate naturally. NATO is going to hit the 2 frigates and take a damage on the cruiser for the 3rd hit. Okay, they're going to go again, of course. So we're getting new dice this time. That was awful. Three destroyers and a cruiser. You know, that's a little better. There's 2 hits by the destroyers, nothing by the cruiser, so there's 2 general hits. And then there are 3 fighters, and an attack bomber. Much better. There's 3 more hits by the fighters. Goes up to 5. And they only need 4, so that's plenty to kill off the Soviet Black Sea Fleet. Okay, defending. I'm going to do this the same way as before. The defending frigate is in yellow, destroyers blue, and the battlecruiser green. Okay, there's 2 hits in defense. So the Soviets are gone. And then NATO had to take, was it 2 hits in return? Yeah, it was 2 hits in return, so 2 destroyers. Okay, that's going to be... they defeated a task force, so that's 2 naval battle stars, and they won a battle against 2 plus surface ships, so that makes 3 naval battle stars total for NATO. Put these guys, I'll put these guys back, and then I'll move the A-12 fight down here. All right, here we go. There is 1 Soviet destroyer, so 1 SSN will not have first strike. Or one diesel boat will not have first strike. The other 2 diesel boats and the SSN will have first strike. Since we decided it's still an active SOSUS zone, the defenders will have 3 captor mine shots at 2 that are also first strike. So, let's do the defending captor mines first. Okay, those are misses. So now we have an SSN. We have an SSN and trying to make sure. I thought there was more diesel boats than that. Oh, I guess not. Okay. An SSN in red and 2 diesel boats in white. First strike. Okay, there is 1 first strike hit by a diesel boat. So it's going to take that on their frigate. Okay, now there are 4 frigates. We're in regular combat now. 1 hit by a frigate. Now we have the 1 diesel boat that did not get first strike. That's a miss. We got 2 ASW choppers. Okay, there is 1 subsurface hit. It's not a target select, but I'm putting it as subsurface because that's the only thing the ASW choppers can hit. All right, now we have 4 destroyers for 1 hit and a cruiser. for a miss. Okay, 2 diesel boats defending for nothing. Destroyer, miss, and cruiser. Cruiser got a hit in defense. Cruiser got a hit in defense. Okay, so one of the diesel boats gets killed for sure. That's that. And then the Soviets are going to kill the other diesel boat with the other general hit. Wait, no, there's 2 general hits. They got to kill a diesel boat and they'll take a damage on the cruiser. And then 1 general hit in return on a frigate. Okay, so we go again, but now the ASW choppers are in the box because they no longer have targets. So there's 3 frigates. 3 frigates, 3 diesel boats. And we'll call it good there for now. Frigates are white, diesel boats are purple. Whole lot of nothing. Okay, now we have 4 destroyers for 1 hit. An SSN for a 2nd hit, and that 2 hits is what's required, but we're going to fire the cruiser anyway. And there's a 3rd hit for a little overkill. Okay, defending destroyers blue, cruisers green. And there is a hit by the cruiser. Okay, so the Soviets are wiped out. Kill a frigate. That was the defensive hit. So another task force has been defeated, which is 2 battle stars and another victory against 2+ surface ships. So that's 3 more Navy battle stars for NATO. I will put these things back and get, looks like the Western Ukraine fight on the boards. Okay, here we go. I forgot to mention during combat movement that one of the attacking fighters is flying SEAD, so that's going to negate the first strike of the defending SAM. Nobody has first strike. For the guys coming from Hungary, you got an MBT and 1 mech, and a light infantry in the SAM have their attack reduced by 1. These 2 mechs were able to stay at 3 because of close air support, and then the 2 mechs that did not have a mountain penalty are boosted up to 4. So, here we go. So we're going to start off with 3 attacking fighters. And an advanced ASF on air superiority. And there are 4 air superiority hits. 4 air superiority hits. So that's 4 air battle stars for NATO. Okay, now we have Sam gets 3 shots at 1. Misses. Light infantry at 1. Miss. Got a mech at 2. There is a general hit. Okay, now we got 2 mechs at 3. Nothing. We've got an MBT at 3. Nothing. We have 2 mechs at 4. We have 5 MBTs at 4 for 1 hit. And that is a land target select hit. Land target select. There we go. Okay, now we have 5 A10s for 2 land target selects. So that goes up to 3. Wait a minute. No, they got armor penetration. So those 2 land target selects are both reactive armor land target select hits. There we go. That makes a difference. Okay, now we have 2 attack choppers for 2 general hits. We have a next-gen MBT for another general hit. A fighter, the guy that flew seed is on regular combat. That is a land target select. So that goes to 2. And then we have 4, 5 attack bombers. 1, 2, 3 hits there. That takes this up to 7. Okay, the attacker's done. Now comes the defender with 5 fighters on air superiority. Two hits. 2 air hits there. 2 air battle stars for the Soviet. Okay, now we have Sam with 3 shots. Miss. We have 3 paramilitaries for 1 hit. 2 early gen MBTs. Nothing. We have 5, 7, 8. 8 MBTs. One hit out of all them dice. Uh-oh. The Politburo is going to send some people to Siberia. And then 2 next-gen MBTs. 1 reactive armor target select hit. Okay, what do we got here? 2 reactive armor hits kills the 2 next-gen MBTs. 2 land target selects kills 2 MBTs. 1 reactive armor hit kills the NATO next-gen MBT. Okay, now 4 air hits kills 4 Soviet fighters. Take that off. 2 air hits is going to kill 2 NATO fighters. Take that off. 7 general hits. So there's 3, 4, 6, and 7. There's 5 MBTs left for the Soviets. And then 2 general hits in defense, going to kill the SAM and the light infantry for NATO. Okay, now we no longer have mountain penalties. So these 2 mechs are going to go up to 4. And the one that was down here comes back up to 3. The fighter goes over here. The fighter goes over here. And here we go. 1 advanced ASF. 8 will do the number. That's air superiority hit. And another air battle star for NATO. Okay, now we're going to have the MBT also goes up. So now we're just going to have 1 mech at 3. That's a miss. Now we're going to have 4 mechs at 4. Nothing. We've got 3, 5, 6 MBTs. One stinking hit. That's awful. That's worse than awful. That's ludicrous. Okay, then there's 5 A10s for 1 hit. Good God. 2 attack choppers. 1 hit is 3. 2 fighters. 1 hits 4. And 4, 5 attack bombers. 1 stinking hit. Wasn't enough. They needed 6 hits. They only got 5. No, wait, that is enough. The air hit kills the fighter. Okay. So, the Soviets are wiped out. So there's 5 MBTs and a fighter. For nothing. Whew. It's a good thing they got wiped out in battle, because the Politburo was gonna make life not nice for them. Okay, these guys come off. That's going to be a land battle star for NATO. Let me put these guys back. Okay, everything's moved back. Now that's NATO up 4 for capturing the zone to 76. Soviets down 4 to 49. And let's go have a wee bit of a look at the situation here now in the European Soviet Union. Okay, yeah. They're not in real good shape. Not in real good shape at all. Okay, non-combat movement. The air from Western Ukraine is all going to land in Romania. Knocking some stuff over. The air all lands back in Romania. There's the Soviet or the NATO army that captured Western Ukraine. Okay, these two next-gen MBTs move one over here to Romania. This air cav flies 1-2 from Albania over to Romania. Two MBTs from East Germany move to West Poland. The carrier moves from A11 into A12 to rejoin the fleet. Them two ASW choppers are going to remain on patrol just in case. And over here in the Atlantic, the frigate and the SSN from A30 are going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Down here to A39 to see if they can lend assistance to the Americans going after that last Soviet sub there. The two ASW choppers in A32, this was a combat move. Shift their patrol station to A40. That will do there. This light infantry in Gibraltar moves over to Extremadura. I think that's it. Oh, the damaged carrier in M7 moves into M10 and goes in port here at Marmara. So that next turn he will be in position to begin capital ship repairs. This ASW chopper should have been a combat move. Back out there on patrol. The SAM from Bulgaria moves up to Romania. There's a Marine over here at Veneto that I apparently have forgotten about. So he's going to move to northern Yugoslavia. And that's it. Okay. missiles. What was it? 6 and 3. Here's 1, 2, 3 major shipyards. Yes. 3 anti-ship missiles. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually 7 cruise missiles. So 7 more cruise missiles. 3 anti-ship missiles. Okay. Now money. NATO is up to 76. Are they getting any adjustments yet? 1 for North Hugo. And that's it. So 77. I didn't place units. What am I doing? Anyway, there's their money. Go ahead and do this while I'm here, and then I'll place units. Completely skipped over placing units. Okay, there's 5, 10. So that's 17 battle stars in NATO's bank. All right, now let's place some units. Got ahead of myself. Okay, this one right here. 2 MBTs. Makes that a green chip. This is Marmara. 2 field artilleries. Makes that a green chip. There's those. Okay, and then we have in Romania 2 MBTs and an attack chopper. And then we've got no, that's 2 MBTs, not next-gen MBTs in Romania. 2 MBTs. And then we have 2 next-gen MBTs in Hungary. 2 next-gen MBTs in West Poland. Guess I didn't write that one down. Guess I didn't. It's going to be, I think, 2 MBTs and 2 fighters in Bulgaria, I think is what I intended. And then there is an ASF built on the supercarrier in A12. So there he is. Now I think we got her under control. Ozark Outpost. Over and out.